Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by and digging into the card pile. With the recent passing of the great Rickey Henderson, I thought I'd show a couple of my favorite cards, maybe a little more than just a couple. Rickey was a great player. To me, he was one of those players that every time he came up to bat, you just had to watch because you never knew exactly what he was going to do. I mean, I guess you could say that about all the baseball players or all baseball players, but with Rickey, you just never knew. I mean, is he going to bunt and beat out the throw to first base? Is something going to happen to where there's an error and he's going to just keep trucking on to second? And then when he gets to bases, is he going to steal? How's he going to steal it? How fast is he thinking of stealing it? Is he going to do it right off the bat? Is he going to play cat and mouse with the catcher? I mean, there was just so many different aspects of when Rickey was at bat or when he was on the bases that you just didn't know what was going to happen. And there are very few players, at least to me, I feel that every at bat was going to be something different with him. Just every at bat was going to be you just never knew with Rickey what was going to happen. The greatest leadoff hitter of all time, the all-time stolen base leader, just a great player. So I'm just going to jump into it and show you some of my favorite cards of Rickey, as he would like to say. 83 tops, got him at batting there, leadoff batter. Here's the back. 91, 92, something like that. I can't remember, but stealing the base. Here he is with the great Dave Winfield, teammates at one time. So yeah, that's pretty sweet right there. Another one where he's actually sliding into a base. That's a pretty sweet shot. Even a pop-up, he's going to run it out. It looks like it's a pop-up here. Then this one is a highlight of him being the all-time stolen base leader. That's pretty sweet. Another cool shot of him sliding. Or is that the same one? Oh, yep, that's the same one. Doubled up. Because he's going to steal two bases. There we go. This one's kind of cool. It's the silver shoe. Rickey Henderson. That's a pretty neat card right there. Then we have 82 record breaker. Most stolen bases in a season. And is that Cal Ripken in the background? Let me look here real quick. Quite possibly could be, so that's a bonus for that. That's pretty cool. Then right here, most hits and most runs in a season. His 81 tops. Here we go, another one for most stolen bases in the American League, Rickey Henderson. Now this is a pretty cool card right here, this Allen and Ginter portrait card. That's pretty sweet. And it's got all his stats on the back there, career stats. Just pretty cool stuff right there. This is even though this is like a common card, as they would say, I still think this is a great looking card. Yeah, that's just a great looking card. Then we have this one. I always find this card funny. It's just big head Rickey. And some people would say Rickey did have a big head, at least mentally. He knew he was the best, and he let everybody know. And then here's another cool card that's pretty common, but I like it. It pinpoints several different things: leg drive, his crossover steal, his eyes, because he's always watching the pitcher, always watching the fielders, plotting his next move. So I dig that card. So yeah, that's a pretty sweet card. And then here's a gallery, Topps gallery picture celebrating the breaking the record. And this one is labeled, what does that say? Oh, sorry. The lightning and all that. The light and all that. 95 out of 250. I don't really have many serial numbered cards, but this is a cool one to have. And definitely a, Hall of Famer right there. And have the serial numbered card. That's pretty sweet. And then these next two cards right here. Back-to-back years, 82 and 83 stolen base leaders, along with the great Tim Raines. They were always neck and neck. And I believe in I want to say in the 80s, I believe Rickey Henderson had the... it was either him or Raines, and I think one year Vince Coleman broke had the all-time, not the all-time, had the season career. Basically, Vince Coleman won the stolen base title one year, and he had like 60 of them, and Rickey Henderson called him up because Rickey was hurt, and I think he got hurt in May, pretty much missed the whole year. But he called Vince Coleman up and was like, you only had 60? I would have had 60 at the break, and then just hung up. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, Tim Raines and Rickey Henderson were always top-notch base runners. And then the last card is the 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie. I got this in a PSA 6. Had to get one years ago, and send it in, and it got a 6. So that's pretty cool, for having it as long as I have as a kid to get a 6. Here's the back. But yeah, the great Rickey Henderson. Just thought I'd show a few cards in a video and pay my respects. Hopefully he was one of your favorite players, or even if you like to not like him. I think Rickey was the kind of person that would kind of like that if you thought he was the villain too sometimes. So anyway, rest in peace to a great Hall of Famer. Loved watching you as a kid, and thanks for the memories.